Alright, good morning everybody, it's your boy Akin and welcome to today's vlogs. Here to give you much more scout reports for this year's NFL Draft. For this vlog, I'm here to talk about quarterback Jake Waters coming out of Kansas State. Now he's actually from the state of Iowa and he was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. He wasn't really heavily recruited to play football, but was recruited to play baseball. He was only recruited by Iowa Western Community College, in which he did break a JUCO record for highest completion percentage in 2012 while leading the team to a national championship. The previous record for highest completion percentage in the season was by Cam Newton, who led his team, Blaine College, to a national championship at the JUCO college level before winning the national championship for Auburn. But let's just talk about Jake Waters here. He did start off his career in junior college before finally getting a scholarship to play for Kansas State, and he became the predecessor to Colin Klein, who came off of a great career as a Wildcat. Now, actually, I believe that Waters was the better passing quarterback between Colin Klein and Waters himself. But Waters had a couple of pretty good, decent seasons. First, as a junior year, he had 18 touchdown passes to 9 interceptions, and in senior he actually did better in throwing, 22 touchdown passes to just 7 interceptions, and he even upped his yardage on the ground with over 400 yards on the ground and 9 rushing touchdowns. He had a pretty good career as a Wildcat. He did break a school record this past season with most total offense this past year with just under 4,000 yards. Now let's talk about his strengths and weaknesses. First, his strengths. Now this is a great competitor, a great leader for this team. He fights it to the end of the game, and he is a tough competitor. He can even play out through injury. He can run the football. He can sometimes create some good passes. He definitely keeps his team within the games in order to help try to win closer, come towards the end of the game. He is an outstanding competitor and a tough guy, but he does not have the physical attributes that you want at a quarterback position. First, his height. He's 6 foot, 216 pounds. You just wish your quarterback to be just a little bit tall. He lacks the height that you want. Also, he has adequate arm strength. Don't really like his arm strength. He kind of throws at a slower motion, and he also kind of throws in a windup every once in a while. He doesn't need to do a better job with the average, at least an average release, but he needs to improve to get a quick release. You want your quarterback to have a good, strong arm with a quick release. Also, he doesn't really show too much comfort in the pocket. He actually shows a little bit of confidence in the game, but not too much in the pocket as a pocket passer. Also, he kind of views to his targets too easily for the defenders to actually get to him. He needs to do a better job to lure the defenders away from his true targets and try to shift his eyes a little bit. His vision needs to improve down the field. And speaking of his vision and his sight, I mentioned earlier, he kind of has a hard time viewing all 11 defenders on the field, and that means he doesn't really do too much on his reads before the snap of the football. He needs to do a much better job understanding the rush passes, his strong points, his weak points, who is going to put more pressure, and to try to set up the offensive line even better to understand what's going on in the field. His football intelligence is really not up to par that you want your quarterback to have, and because of more of these physical attributes that he doesn't have, and even some mental, that's why I don't even have him drafted in this year's NFL draft. I see him as a free agent this year, and possibly at best he had to fight his way to be a number 2 receiver at the number 2 quarterback at the next level. I don't see him playing any other position but quarterback, but he's going to have to fight just to get a roster spot. That's just my personal opinion. Now, next time to catch you guys will be in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to give you more scout reports for today. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man, Akin McCall. Be easy.